So you came back from the speaking engagement, you're sitting at your home, and you're hoping that everybody that you connected with in the speaking engagement that you just went to is going to text you on social media and ask you about your coaching program, just to find out that you are going to schedule a call with them. Now, there is no problem with selling in that way, with your premium value offers. But the only thing about this is that a lot of people are going to come up to your social media just to know more about your coaching program. They are not like immediate buyers, right? Or you haven't given them enough value from just one talk that you did in one place for them to buy your 5,000 or $10,000 premium value offers, right? Now, why do I say premium value offers instead of high ticket offers? Now, my coach Myron Golden always talks about premium value offers, right? What is a premium value offer? It basically is an offer which has a lot of value for your clients. Now, he always talks about how you can charge 1/10 of the money that you can make to your clients. Now you would be saying like, Maz, I may not be in a make money niche. Well, it doesn't really matter. Even if you are a speaker and a coach, and you are selling a coaching program, you can either make someone $100,000 or maybe any kind of money, or you can save someone's $100,000 or any kind of money, right? Now, in today's life, we are going to be talking about the number one reason you're not able to scale your coaching program beyond the 30K per month mark, or even 10K per month mark if you're stuck at that, right? And what does it take for you to, how do we resolve this one issue to go ahead and crack it and really make it to the six figure months? Okay, so it's going to be fun. Make sure you watch till the end of this so that you know every single bit of it. Okay, now what is that one thing? What is the number one reason we are not able to scale beyond the 30K per month mark? You see, the reason is being ignorant about the core four metrics. Now, what are the core four metrics? Core four metrics are the four metrics you need to understand and really tap into if you want to scale your coaching program. Now, you also know that if you're simply relying on God's will that you're going to get a client from here or there without having predictability in your business, then you will be it will be very very difficult for you to scale. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because we have already helped a lot of people do that, like go ahead and scale it, right? However, the inbound leads are very very low, so you have to be present at the right places in order to make it happen. Now, how do you know which places you need to be in? Now, there comes the first metric, or the first of the core four metrics. The first one is, right, where do the people know you from? Is it through the speaking engagements you go to every single month? Is it through the social media reel that you posted that went viral, because of which more people got to know more about you? Or the podcast you went on, to where people got to know more about you, right? Or several other ways, right? There are several ways with which people can get to know about you, right? I'm not talking about knowing about your coaching program, I'm talking about knowing about you, right? Who is Muzz, or who is like X, right? Your name, right? Who is that person? How do they come to know about that? Now, once you like sitting down right now, I'm gonna give you a challenge. Sit down right now, take out your pen and paper and write down the top five places people know you from, right? Is it which social media platform, like Facebook, or is it Instagram, where you are very more, like much more viral than any other place, or TikTok, or maybe like the speaking engagement, you're going on 4 speaking engagements every single month, and from there when you're doing the talk, people get to know more about you? Or is it the podcast, right? Once you know where these people are coming from, you would know where you need to double down on. Now, for example, if you know that your most of your clients are coming from TikTok, right? You can simply go to TikTok and really start going inside of the TikTok. You can start posting more content, or you can start buying some ads on TikTok, because you know that most of your clients are coming from TikTok. The second thing, the second of the core four metrics, is that to understand like how long does it take for someone from knowing you to actually buying your premium value offer, right? How long does it take? So for example, this person got to know me in, let's say, last year October. He's been following me from last year October, and now after all these months she's made a decision to buy my premium value offer. So it took us like 8 months, 10 months for him to make a decision to buy a premium value offer. Now, how do you know how long did it take for someone to get to know more about your, or get inside of your premium value offer? Simply go back to your clients and ask them like two questions, right? The first question is like, how did you come to know about me? So they're gonna say it was a YouTube video, it was a speaking engagement or anything of that sort. The second thing is like, since when have you started following me, or since when do you know me, right? As simple as that. You ask them and you would know when they bought from you, so you can calculate how long did it take for them to make a decision to buy your premium value offer. You see, that is how you figure out these two metrics. Now, why do we even track how long does it take? Because there's a system called the value ladder, right? You have to give away, like some people, what they do is like, they put out content, so they give value, and then the next thing that they do is give them a low ticket offer. The next thing that they do is give them a mid ticket offer. The next thing is a high ticket offer. Then finally, after all of these stuff, once they have climbed the value ladder, finally they give them their premium value offer. Now it works really well. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just that it takes a very very long time, right? Now, what is the third core metrics? I hope you guys are following me along this. If you are, then comment following, if you're following along. Okay. Now, the fourth thing is what medium they came from, or what medium they got to know more about your coaching program for, right? What medium? Was it a challenge? Was it let's say a conversation? Was it a speaking engagement? Was it a freebie or a free course that you gave to them, right? What is it exactly, that was the medium because of which they bought your premium value offer, right? Or came to know more about your premium value offer? Where did you pitch the offer, right? That because of which they knew. Was it a sales call? Was it a sales conversation, right? Get to know more about that medium, because once you know more about that medium, you would know, hey, I need to double down on this. Okay. Now, the first principle of scaling the business is knowing what you need to double down on. Because if you do not know that, then you cannot, like, you won't be able to scale the business, right? Now, the fourth and the final metric of the core four metric is that what exactly sold them? Like, what was the thing that sold them? Was it having a conversation with you? Was it having a conversation with you on or asking you questions? Was it let's say a course that a very detailed course that they watched before you pitched them the premium value offer, and they bought that, right? So was what is that one thing that sold them? Now, to your surprise, you would figure out that mostly what sells people is a conversation, right? It's always about a conversation. Dan Henry talks about it all the time. I have a dedicated video that talks about like where Dan has come up on our podcast and talked about how having conversation has made him $30 million, right? By simply having conversations. Now, it's always the conversations that sell. Even if you go back to all the clients that you have worked with, you would see that either you had a conversation with them, or you answered their questions, or somebody from your team answered the questions, right? Now, that way you would know, okay, conversations sell them. I got them from TikTok. Then the second thing, it takes us like 10 months to like get one person to know us, and then go ahead and sell to them our premium value offers. And the medium that we are using is webinars. Okay, so for now, you know the four things. Now you know, okay, I need to go ahead and put all of my resources that I have got into these four things in order to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my coaching programs. Now you would have a predictable scale of your coaching program. You see how simple it is? You just have to figure out the four core things: how they came to know about you. The second thing is, how long did it take for someone to, from knowing you to actually buying your offer. The third thing is, what medium did they choose. And the fourth thing is, what medium did they get to know about your premium value offer. And finally, what sold them. What is it that sold that person, right? How is your best clients getting sold? Is it through webinars? Is it through conversations, like I said, right? All of that stuff. Now, what if I told you there was a better way with which you, as a speaker and coach, can go ahead and scale your coaching program much faster than you're currently doing, even if you have figured out these core fours, even on doubling down or even 10xing all of your resources in these four areas, right? And that is the way. Let me introduce you to the concept of challenges, right? Now, challenges is a, think of challenges as a virtual event. It can be 3 days or it can be 5 days, right? In this virtual event, what happens is you bring all the resources, every single person, all the traffic that is coming from every place, you're bringing them inside of a 3 day or a 5 day challenge. And what you do in that challenge is basically you simply go ahead and speak and teach them on one particular topic on every single day for 3 days or 5 days, right? And towards the end of those 5 days or the 3 day challenge, you go ahead and share your premium value offers. Now if you're tired, like if you've been doing sales calls, or your team members have been doing sales calls, you would know how exhausting it is to like go ahead and always keep pitching the people that have heard you shared your story right through any podcast or speaking engagements and all of that stuff. That's hard selling. But through challenges, you do not need to do hard selling. What happens is you simply get people who are interested. So for example, 100 people join your challenge, and out of those 100 people, only 10 of those people are interested in getting to know more about your offer, and the other 90 are not interested. So what you do is only to those 10 people you bring them in a separate group and you share your offer, as simple as sharing your offer and reading the offer right in front of them. If it makes sense for them, they are going to buy. If it doesn't make sense, it's absolutely all right. So you're soft selling, and yet you will outsell every other way that you're currently selling your coaching, premium value coaching programs from. Isn't that crazy? I know, right? And it's really, really intriguing when you dive in deeper inside of this concept of 5 day challenges. Now, I just made a free training which shows how our one of our clients went from making like 5K per month. He made around 55K in cash collected and 160K in revenue in just 5 days. Okay, and on top of that, I'm giving away this template of this whole challenge system, paid challenge system, that made the same system that made another one of our clients $1 million on his fifth challenge, right? So I'm going to drop the free training down below in the description and in the comments, so you can go ahead and check it out. And that will be all for this video. I hope you figured out the 4 cores. Now, your challenge for today, see, every single day I'm going to come up over here and I'm going to share one challenge with you. So your challenge for today is to go ahead and figure out what are the 4 cores, okay, for you. How do people get to know more about you? List down five top, and then figure out which one of those platform is giving you the most results. Okay, now all of this is going to make sense by the end of this challenge. However, right now you just need to like keep completing the challenge. Okay, so every single day just keep completing the challenge. Pick one of the mediums or one of the platforms that is giving you the most of the clients. The second thing is, how long does it take from someone to knowing you to actually buying your premium value offer. The third thing is, what medium, right? What medium you're using to pitch your offer. And then the fourth thing is, what is selling your audience? Is it a conversation? Is it a sales call? Is it a like answering questions or anything of that sort? Okay, so go ahead and do that, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Till then, keep creating for a change.